Do you have these top 12 most rare and valuable coins worth millions that are highly coveted by coin collectors? With only 12 known coins remaining, these coins' verities is both extremely rare and highly sought after. These 12 valuable coins that could be hiding in your change the next time you rummage through your spare change for laundry or your morning coffee. Keep an eye out. A single coin can be worth a small fortune. The 1976 bicentennial quarter is a cherished piece of American numismatic history. Its unique design, commemorating the nation's 200th anniversary, and its various editions make it a fascinating subject for collectors and historians alike. Whether found in pocket change or acquired through dedicated collecting, the bicentennial quarter stands as a tangible reminder of America's past and a testament to the enduring appeal of commemorative coinage. As time progresses, these quarters will continue to hold both historical and monetary value, making them a worthy addition to any collection. The value of bicentennial quarters has remained relatively stable over the years, with gradual appreciation for higher grade and special edition coins. As with all collectibles, market demand plays a significant role in determining value. The historical significance of the bicentennial and the unique design of these quarters continue to attract interest from both seasoned and novice collectors. Most circulated bicentennial quarters hold their face value. Uncirculated or proof coins might be worth anywhere from $1 to $5 or more. Most notable is the 1976, no-mint mark bicentennial silver quarter. Made of 40% silver, the uncirculated bicentennial quarter value comes in at nearly $5,000 to $10,000. Most of these coins were clad, meaning they were made of multiple metals such as nickel, copper, and zinc that are layered together like a sandwich, according to the U.S. Mint. But as Chronicle Collectibles noted, some of the bicentennial quarters were composed of 40% silver, an important distinction because the silver coins are rarer and therefore much more valuable. The U.S. Mint's role, the U.S. Mint, with facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, undertook the production of these coins. The bicentennial coinage program aimed to not only celebrate the nation's 200th anniversary but also to inspire patriotism and historical reflection among Americans. The coin's condition also plays a part in its value, with those in pristine condition commanding the highest prices. The bicentennial quarters were minted at 3 different locations in different mintages: Philadelphia, 809,784,016 coins, Denver, 860,118,839 coins, and San Francisco, 11 million uncirculated 40% silver coins, 7,059,099 proof-clad coins, and 4 million proof 40% silver coins. Bicentennial coins were issued by the U.S. Mint in 1975 and 1976 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The quarter carried the familiar portrait of George Washington on the front and a colonial drummer on the reverse side. U.S. Mint. The front side of the quarter carried the familiar portrait of George Washington. The reverse side featured a colonial drummer facing left and a victory torch encircled by 13 stars at the upper left. The coins were all minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco.
Factors influencing value. The value of a 1964 SMS Lincoln penny can vary significantly based on several factors. Key determinants include the coin's condition, rarity, and market demand. Since these coins are exceptionally rare, even those in less than perfect condition can command high prices. Condition, grade. The condition of a coin is a critical factor in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating better preservation and fewer imperfections. For the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny, coins in higher grades, such as mint state 65 or higher, are particularly valuable. Rarity. The rarity of the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny significantly contributes to its value. With only a limited number known to exist, these coins are highly sought after by collectors. Estimates suggest that fewer than 30 specimens have been discovered, making them exceedingly scarce. Market demand. The demand for rare coins can fluctuate based on trends in the numismatic community and broader economic factors. The allure of the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny's mystery and rarity has consistently driven strong interest, ensuring steady demand. Recent sales and market trends. Recent sales of 1964 SMS Lincoln pennies provide insight into their market value. High-grade examples have fetched impressive sums at auction. For instance, a 1964 SMS Lincoln penny graded SP68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, sold for over $20,000 in a 2019 auction. Lower-grade examples, while still valuable, typically command prices in the range of several $1,000s. The market for rare coins, including the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny, has seen significant growth in recent years. This can be attributed to an increasing number of collectors and investors recognizing the potential value and historical significance of such coins. As a result, the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny remains a coveted item in the numismatic community. Authenticity and certification. Given the high value and rarity of the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny, ensuring authenticity is crucial for collectors and investors. Professional grading and certification services, such as PCGS and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, play a vital role in verifying the authenticity and condition of these coins. Certified coins are encapsulated in tamper-evident holders and accompanied by detailed grading reports. This provides buyers with confidence in the authenticity and quality of the coin, mitigating the risk of counterfeits or misrepresented items. The 1964 SMS Lincoln penny in popular culture. The mystique surrounding the 1964 SMS Lincoln penny has permeated popular culture, capturing the imagination of numismatists and casual collectors alike. The coin has been featured in various articles, documentaries, and discussions within the numismatic community. Its enigmatic history and high value make it a frequent topic of conversation among coin enthusiasts.
The 1971 Elizabeth II 2p new pence is a notable coin in the history of British currency, marking the beginning of the decimalisation of the British monetary system. This transition was a significant moment in British numismatics, representing a move from the centuries-old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to a simpler, more straightforward decimal system. The 1971 2p coin, with its inscription, New Pence, is a product of this historical shift. Collectability and value of the 1971 2p coin. While the 1971 2p coin is not rare, it is still a popular item among collectors, particularly those interested in decimal coins or British numismatics. The value of a 1971 2p coin depends largely on its condition, with uncirculated coins or those in mint condition fetching higher prices. 1971 2p coin errors. Error coins have always been a fascinating aspect of coin collecting, and the 1971 2p coin is no exception. While the majority of 1971 2p coins were minted without issues, there are several known varieties and errors that make certain coins particularly valuable to collectors. Die errors. One of the most common types of errors on the 1971 2p coin is the die error. Die errors occur when there is a problem with the die used to strike the coin. This can result in a variety of issues, such as doubling, misalignment, or other imperfections. One known die error for the 1971 2p coin involves the doubling of the text or images on the coin. This is referred to as a double die error. In these cases, elements of the design, such as the inscription or the image of the queen, appear to be duplicated slightly off-center. This type of error is highly sought after by collectors due to its rarity. Off-center strikes. Another type of error that can occur with the 1971 2p coin is an off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned in the press, causing the design to be struck off-center. The result is a coin with part of the design missing or cut off by the edge of the coin. Off-center strikes are less common than die errors, but they are still of interest to collectors. Planchet errors. Planchet errors involve the blank metal discs, planchets, that are used to strike coins. These errors can occur if the planchet is flawed or if an incorrect metal composition is used. For the 1971 2p coin, most planchet errors involve improper thickness or metal composition. These coins may be lighter or heavier than standard coins or may have a different appearance due to the incorrect metal composition. Wrong metal error. While not specific to the 1971 2p coin, there have been instances where coins are struck on planchets meant for other denominations. For example, a 2p coin might be struck on a planchet meant for a 1p coin. This type as discussed earlier, key varieties and errors can greatly enhance the value of a 1965 Washington quarter. The 1965 silver quarter, in particular, is one of the most valuable varieties, with prices ranging from several thousand to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the coin's condition. Other errors, such as clipped planchets, double dies, and off-center strikes, can also add significant value, particularly if they are dramatic and well-preserved. The 1965 Washington quarter is an important coin in U.S. numismatics, primarily because it marked a significant change in the composition of quarters in the United States. To understand its value and history, one must delve into various aspects such as the historical context, minting process, specific varieties, errors, and how the coin has been valued over time by collectors. In this detailed exploration, we will cover the background of the 1965 Washington quarter, its design, composition, varieties, key errors, and factors influencing its value today. Historical background: the Washington quarter was introduced in 1932, commemorating the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first President of the United States. The original design was created by John Flanagan, with the obverse featuring a profile of George Washington and the reverse depicting an eagle with outstretched wings. This design remained largely unchanged for decades and became one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. circulation. Though the 1965 Washington quarter was minted in large numbers, certain varieties and errors have become of particular interest to collectors. These varieties can influence the coin's value significantly. According to the NGC Price Guide, as of August 2024, a Washington quarter from 1965 in circulated condition is worth between 30 cents and 85 cents. However, on the open market 1965 quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $5,500. The change in composition: the year 1965 is particularly notable because it marked a major shift in the composition of U.S. quarters. Prior to 1965, quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, due to rising silver prices in the early 1960s and the increasing demand for coins, the U.S. government decided to remove silver from circulating quarters to prevent hoarding and reduce production costs. The Coinage Act of 1965 was passed to address this issue. This legislation authorized the production of quarters using a clad composition, which consists of a core of pure copper sandwiched between two layers of copper-nickel alloy.
Introduction: the 1999 P Connecticut quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, which was initiated to celebrate the rich heritage and history of each state in the Union. Each state design was featured on the reverse side of the quarter, while the obverse continued to display the familiar image of George Washington. Connecticut's design, featuring the Charter Oak, was particularly well received and is a subject of interest among collectors and historians alike. Background of the 50-state quarters program: the 50-state quarters program was launched in 1999 and ran through 2008. The program was authorized by the United States Congress under the 50 States Commemorative Coin Program Act, Public Law 105-124. The goal was to issue quarters featuring designs emblematic of each of the 50 states, with 5 quarters released each year in the order that the states ratified the Constitution or were admitted into the Union. Each state had the opportunity to submit design concepts for its quarter, which were then reviewed and approved by the Secretary of the Treasury. This initiative was one of the most successful numismatic programs in history, sparking widespread interest in coin collecting and bringing millions of new collectors into the hobby. The Connecticut quarter design, obverse design: the obverse of the 1999 P Connecticut quarter, like all state quarters, features a modified version of John Flanagan portrait of George Washington. This design was originally created for the Washington quarter in 1932 and has been a staple of the coin ever since. The obverse also includes the inscriptions "United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust," and the denomination quarter dollar. Reverse design: the reverse design of the Connecticut quarter was created by T. James Farrell and features the famous Charter Oak. The Charter Oak is a significant symbol in Connecticut's history, known for its role in the preservation of the state's charter in the 17th century. The design prominently displays the tree's sprawling branches and detailed trunk, capturing the essence of this historical icon. Surrounding the tree are the inscriptions: Connecticut, the Charter Oak, 1788, the year Connecticut was admitted to the Union, and 1999, the year of the coin's release. Historical significance of the Charter Oak: the Charter Oak holds a special place in Connecticut's history. According to legend, in 1687, the English Governor-General Sir Edmund Andros attempted to revoke the colony's charter. During a heated meeting in Hartford, the lights were suddenly extinguished, and the charter disappeared. It was hidden in the hollow of a large white oak tree, which became known as the Charter Oak. This act of defiance symbolized the colonists' determination to retain their rights and liberties. The tree itself stood as a living symbol of freedom and resistance until it fell during a storm in 1856. The wood from the Charter Oak was used to create various commemorative items, including a chair that resides in the Connecticut State Capitol. The 1969 Lincoln penny, part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, is a coin of significant historical interest and value. Minted at the San Francisco Mint, it features the classic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This penny is not just a simple piece of currency, it carries with it a rich history and varying degrees of collectible value based on its condition and specific attributes. Minting and varieties, regular strikes. The San Francisco Mint produced regular strikes of the 1969 Lincoln penny for circulation. These coins are relatively common, with millions minted, making them accessible for collectors and those interested in numismatics. Proof strikes. In addition to regular strikes, the San Francisco Mint also produced proof versions of the 1969 Lincoln penny. Proof coins are specially made for collectors, featuring a higher quality strike and a more reflective surface. The 1969 proof pennies were included in proof sets, which are popular among collectors. Notable varieties. One of the most significant and valuable varieties of the 1969 Lincoln penny is the 1969 double die obverse, DDO. This variety exhibits significant doubling on the obverse inscriptions, particularly visible on Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. The 1969 DDO is considered one of the most famous and valuable error coins in the Lincoln cent series. Value and collectability, regular strikes. The value of a regular strike 1969 Lincoln penny varies depending on its condition. In circulated condition, these pennies are typically worth their face value, although they may sell for slightly more to collectors interested in specific years. In uncirculated condition, their value can range from a few cents to several dollars, depending on the grade. Proof strikes. Proof versions of the 1969 Lincoln penny are more valuable than regular strikes due to their superior quality and limited mintage. A typical proof 1969 penny can range from a few dollars to around $10 or more, depending on its condition and whether it has been graded by a professional grading service. The 1969 error variety is the most valuable and sought-after version of this penny. Its value can range from several $100s to thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. High-grade examples that are professionally graded and certified can fetch significant sums at auctions and among collectors. For example, a 1969 error in mint state condition can easily sell for over $10,000. Collecting tips and authentication. Grading plays a crucial role in determining the value of a 1969 Lincoln penny. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. For collectors, obtaining coins that have been graded and certified by reputable grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, is advisable.
The 1966 Washington Quarter is an intriguing piece in American numismatics, especially when discussing specimens with center-of-strike issues. These issues, typically involving misaligned dies or off-center strikes, create unique and valuable variations of the coin. To fully appreciate the 1966 Washington Quarter with a center-of-strike issue, it's important to delve into its historical context, minting process, error types, and the coin's value in today's market. The year 1966 is particularly notable in the history of the Washington Quarter due to the ongoing transition in U.S. coinage. In 1965, the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in the production of dimes, quarters, and half dollars due to rising silver prices and a national coin shortage. As a result, quarters minted in 1965 and later were composed of a copper-nickel clad, making the 1966 quarter part of the first full year of non-silver quarters. The minting process and error types. The minting process is complex and involves several steps, each with the potential for errors that can lead to the creation of collectible coins. For the 1966 Washington Quarter, the process would have included the following steps. Planchet preparation. A planchet is a blank metal disc that is eventually struck to become a coin. Planchets are cut from large sheets of metal and then prepared for striking. Striking. The prepared planchets are fed into a coin press where they are struck between two dies, the obverse die, for the coin's front, and the reverse die, for the coin's back. The dies imprint the design onto the planchet. Off-center strike. Similar to a misaligned die, an off-center strike occurs when the planchet itself is not properly centered between the dies. This can produce coins where the design is shifted towards the edge of the coin, leaving part of the planchet blank. Double strike. Sometimes, a coin is struck more than once, either by mistake or because it was not properly ejected after the first strike. A double strike can create a shadow effect on the design, with parts of the image appearing to be duplicated. Rarity and collectability. Error coins, by their nature, are rarer than regular coins, as they are typically produced unintentionally and in small numbers. The rarity of a specific error, such as a center of strike issue on a 1966 Washington quarter, depends on several factors. Severity of the error. Minor errors might be overlooked or dismissed by collectors, while significant errors, such as those that dramatically alter the appearance of the coin, are more likely to be sought after. Condition of the coin. As with all collectible coins, the condition of an error coin greatly affects its value. A 1966 Washington quarter with a center of strike issue in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition will generally be worth more than one that has been heavily circulated. Market demand. The value of error coins can fluctuate based on collector interest. Certain types of errors may be more popular at certain times, which can drive up prices. The value of a 1966 Washington quarter with a center of strike issue can vary widely based on the type and severity of the error, as well as the condition of the coin. Some general guidelines for determining the value of such a coin include: common error values. Minor misalignments or weak strikes might only add a modest premium to the value of the coin, with prices ranging from $50 to $200 above the face value, depending on the condition. Significant errors. More dramatic errors, such as a severe off-center strike affecting the center of the coin, can fetch much higher prices. These coins might sell for anywhere from $100 to several $1,000s, particularly if they are in good condition and show a significant portion of the design missing or distorted. The 1999 P Delaware quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, which began in 1999 and ran until 2008. This program was a significant numismatic initiative, aimed at commemorating each of the 50 states in the Union. Each state's quarter was released in the order of their admission to the Union, and the Delaware quarter was the first in this series. This essay explores the historical context, design, and value of the 1999 P Delaware quarter, providing a comprehensive overview for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Historical context 1. The 50 State Quarters Program. The 50 State Quarters Program was launched to celebrate the bicentennial of the United States Mint and to generate public interest in coin collecting. The program's primary goal was to release a new quarter design each year from 1999 to 2008, with 5 quarters introduced annually. Each design represented a specific state and its unique history or symbols. Point 2. Delaware's historical mint mark and specifications. The P mint mark on the 1999 Delaware quarter indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The quarter has the standard specifications for U.S. quarters. It is composed of a copper-nickel clad, with a diameter of 24.3 mm and a weight of 5.67 grams. The coin's edge features 119 reeds. Collectability and value. Circulation coins. In general, quarters that were circulated are not typically valued highly above their face value unless they are in exceptional condition. The 1999 P Delaware quarter, being one of the first in the 50 State Quarter series, initially saw a high demand among collectors. However, as more coins were produced and circulated, the value of circulated examples generally remains close to face value. Mint state coins, uncirculated or mint state examples of the 1999 P Delaware quarter can command a higher price, particularly if they are in pristine condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating better preservation. Mint state examples in grades like MS65 or higher can be worth several dollars, with prices increasing for coins in near perfect condition, MS66 and above. Proof coins, which are specially made with a higher level of detail and finish for collectors, tend to be valued higher than their circulated counterparts. The 1999 P Delaware quarter in proof condition, issued as part of the 1999 State Quarters proof set, can be more valuable to collectors. Proof coins are generally issued with a shiny, mirror-like finish and are produced in limited quantities. Rare variations and errors. Some quarters may have rare variations or mint errors, which can significantly affect their value. While the 1999 P Delaware quarter is not known for notable errors or rare variations, collectors should always be on the lookout for any anomalies that might add value. Common errors in quarters include off-center strikes, double dies, and other minting anomalies. Market trends and collector interest. Popularity among collectors. The 50 State Quarters program was immensely popular, leading to a significant increase in interest in coin collecting. The 1971's Lincoln penny holds a special place in numismatic history, marking a significant shift in coin design and production.
To delve into its value and history comprehensively, we must explore the context of its minting, the evolution of the Lincoln Cent series, any notable variations or errors, and its significance to collectors today. Let's embark on this journey through time and currency. Due to their 95% copper content, all 1971's U.S. pennies are worth more than their face value, typically 2 cents. There are a number of collectible ones, with the most valuable at $11,000. It is exceedingly unlikely that the penny you have is worth more than 2 cents. Minting process and varieties. The 1971's Lincoln penny was produced by the United States Mint in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While the Philadelphia Mint did not carry a mint mark, the Denver Mint's coins bear a D mark, and those from San Francisco bear an S mark. These mint marks are located below the date on the obverse side. Throughout the years, various minting errors and die varieties have emerged, adding intrigue and value to certain coins. Collectors often seek out such anomalies, which can include double dies, repunched mint marks, and other irregularities. These errors are a result of flaws in the die-making or striking process, leading to unique characteristics on individual coins. Value and rarity. Determining the value of a 1971's Lincoln penny depends on factors such as its mint mark, condition, and any notable errors or varieties. While most circulated 1971's pennies have minimal value beyond their face worth, certain uncirculated specimens or those with striking errors can command higher prices in the collector's market. The rarity of a specific 1971's penny variant also influences its value. Coins with low mintages or those exhibiting exceptional condition or errors tend to fetch higher prices at auctions or through coin dealers. However, the sheer volume of Lincoln pennies minted in 1971's means that even relatively scarce varieties can be accessible to collectors with varying budgets. Significance to collectors. The 1971's Lincoln penny holds significance for collectors due to its place within the broader context of numismatic history. As one of billions of pennies minted annually, it represents a common coin in circulation. However, its role in everyday transactions belies the potential treasures hidden within certain specimens, from rare varieties to minting errors. For collectors, assembling a comprehensive collection of Lincoln cents often involves acquiring representative specimens from each year of mintage, including notable variations and errors. The 1971's penny thus becomes a crucial piece in completing such collections, serving as a bridge between earlier and later iterations of the series. Legacy and future collectability. While the 1971's Lincoln penny may not boast the rarity or value of some earlier or later issues, its legacy endures as a cornerstone of American coinage.
The 1965 Washington quarter is an interesting and significant coin in American numismatics, primarily because it marks a critical transition in the composition of U.S. coinage. This quarter, part of the broader Washington quarter series that began in 1932, represents the first year in which quarters were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition instead of the traditional 90% silver. This change was a direct response to economic pressures and changing market conditions in the 1960s. Below is a detailed exploration of the 1965 Washington quarter, covering its history, significance, and value in the numismatic market. The Coinage Act of 1965 was enacted in response to these issues. This legislation removed silver from the quarter and dime entirely and reduced the silver content in the half dollar from 90% to 40%. The 1965 Washington quarter was the first to be struck in the new copper-nickel-clad composition. The transition from silver to clad coinage in 1965 was a watershed moment in U.S. monetary history. The decision to remove silver from circulating coins was not taken lightly, as it represented a significant break from tradition. Circulated coins, quarters from 1969 that have been in circulation typically hold a value close to their face value, which is 25 cents. Due to the high mintage numbers and the absence of precious metal content, these coins are relatively common and do not hold significant value in the numismatic market. However, coins in extremely fine, EF, or about uncirculated, AU, condition can be worth slightly more, usually around $2 to $10. Uncirculated coins, uncirculated 1969 quarters, which have never been used in circulation and retain their original luster, can be more valuable. Coins graded mint state, MS, by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch higher prices. For example, a 1969 D quarter in MS-65 condition, a high grade on the 70-point scale used by grading services, can be worth between $50 to $100. Coins in even higher grades, such as MS-67, can reach values of $500 or more, especially if they exhibit particularly strong strikes and minimal contact marks. Error coins. As mentioned earlier, error coins like the double die obverse, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets can be valuable to collectors. The value of these error coins depends on the rarity and visibility of the error. For example, a 1969 double die obverse quarter can be worth several $1,000s or more, depending on the clarity and extent of the doubling. The 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter is part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program, a series that was issued to honor each state in the order they joined the Union. This program, launched in 1999, aimed to generate interest in coin collecting and celebrate the diverse heritage of the United States. Each quarter features a unique design representative of the state it honors, and the 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter is a prime example of this initiative. Historical context. The 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter came into circulation during a time of significant cultural and economic change in the United States. The late 1990s were marked by economic prosperity, technological advancement, and a growing interest in commemorative coinage. Circulation and minting. The P in the 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter indicates that it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. A total of 726,436,000 quarters were produced with this mint mark, making it one of the more common quarters in the series. Despite its high mintage, the quarter's value can vary depending on its condition and whether it is a part of a complete collection. Condition and grading. The value of a 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter is largely dependent on its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P, to mint state, MS, with higher grades reflecting better preservation and less wear. Commonly used grading scales include the Sheldon scale, where grades range from 1, poor, to 70, perfect uncirculated. For example, circulated examples, a quarter that has been in circulation and shows signs of wear typically has a value close to its face value of 25 cents. Uncirculated examples, a quarter in mint condition, showing no signs of wear and having a shiny, new appearance, can be worth more. Depending on the specific grade, an uncirculated 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter might be valued between $50 and $200. Proof coins, proof versions of the coin, which are specially minted with a higher quality finish, can have a higher value. Proof coins are typically issued in sets and are not released into general circulation. A proof 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter might be valued higher, particularly if it is part of a complete proof set. Errors and variations. Certain errors or variations can significantly affect the value of a quarter. Examples include die errors, coins with die cracks, double strikes or other minting errors may be worth more to collectors. Misprints or off-center strikes. Quarters that exhibit unique characteristics due to minting errors can be of interest to collectors and may command higher prices. Market trends. The market value of collectible coins, including the 1999 P Pennsylvania quarter, can fluctuate based on collector demand, the rarity of the coin, and broader economic factors. While this quarter is relatively common, its value can be influenced by trends in coin collecting and changes in the numismatic market. The 1999 Georgia quarter, part of the 50 State Quarters program, is a significant coin in American numismatic history. This quarter, released as part of the inaugural year of the program, honors the state of Georgia and reflects its rich historical heritage. This essay provides an in-depth exploration of the 1999 Georgia quarter, including its historical context, design elements, significance, and current value, offering a comprehensive understanding of its place in American coinage. Historical significance. The historical significance of the 1999 Georgia quarter lies in its representation of the state's role in American history and its contributions to the nation's development. Georgia played a pivotal role in the early years of the United States, and its history is marked by key events and figures that shaped the nation. Value and collectability. The value of the 1999 Georgia quarter depends on several factors, including its condition, mint mark, and rarity. Although these quarters were produced in significant numbers, their value can vary based on their specific attributes and collector demand. Mint marks and variations. The 1999 Georgia quarter was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. Each mint produced quarters in large quantities, but there are notable differences in their collectability, condition and grading. The condition of the quarter is a crucial factor in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. Common grades for the 1999 Georgia quarter include uncirculated, MS-60, MS-70 quarters in uncirculated condition have not been used in everyday transactions and retain their original mint luster. High-grade examples, such as MS-65 or MS-66, can fetch higher prices among collectors. Proof, PR-60, PR-70 proof coins, produced with a special finishing process, are graded similarly but are generally more valuable. The quality of the strike and the absence of blemishes or defects contribute to their higher grades and value. Market trends and collector interest. The value of the 1999 Georgia quarter, like other state quarters, can be influenced by market trends and collector interest. The 50 state quarters program has a dedicated following among collectors, and interest in these coins can fluctuate based on the overall demand for state quarters and the availability of specific issues. For collectors seeking to complete a set of state quarters, the 1999 Georgia quarter is an important piece, representing the fourth state released in the program. Completing a full set of 50 state quarters requires obtaining quarters from all states and mint marks, adding to the overall value and appeal of each individual coin. Collecting and preservation. For collectors and history enthusiasts, the 1999 Georgia quarter represents a tangible connection to American history and state identity. Collecting these quarters can be both a rewarding hobby and a way to learn more about the historical and cultural significance of each state. Proper preservation is essential for maintaining the value of collectible quarters. Coins should be stored in protective holders or cases to prevent damage from physical handling, environmental factors, or exposure to chemicals.